for Eberechi Eze. I told you over the weekend there was a contact between Arsenal and the agents of the player. The story has been confirmed basically everywhere, but that story is important because Arsenal are working on the Eberechi Eze deal. The talks are concrete. What I can tell you today is that also the player is opening doors to Arsenal. The player is keen on the move to Arsenal, is excited by Arsenal project, he would be keen on joining Arsenal. So Eberechi Eze is something concrete for the Gunners. Contact with the agents is a separate topic and story from Noni Madueke. For Madueke, they didn't send any proposal. They had some conversations to understand the situation 1 week ago. For Eberechi Eze, they started talking about the conditions of the deal with with Crystal Palace and with the player side. Tottenham at the moment are not advancing for Eberechi Eze because they are focused on Mohamed Kudus, and so keep an eye on Arsenal and Eze because the player is keen on the move and the conversation is ongoing. So Eberechi Eze, a name we have to keep in the list, as per the story from a few days ago, for Arsenal.
As a kid, that's all I knew. Arsenal was everything. So to play there, to not even understand where I meant to play first team football, but just to be, I would go in, I've got an Arsenal badge. I'm the kid that plays for Arsenal. During that period, it was amazing, but afterwards it became difficult because as a kid, your identity is almost wrapped up in that.
When he was released by Arsenal, he ended up being very emotional. I think that showed the human side of him, which is that, look, I really want to be here. They don't want me.
That's one of the hardest battles I've had. Because of what Arsenal meant to me at the time, I've got tears ready to pour down my face. But all I knew was okay, when's the next trial? When's the next trial?
After Arsenal, he went to Fulham for a short while, got released. Reading, got released. So when he was released by Millwall, I remember he got into the car. He was almost smiling. He was almost like, it'll be all right. I didn't get it this time, but this isn't where my story ends.
Arsenal are increasingly confident of landing Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze, with the Gunners now frontrunners to secure a sensational £68 million switch for one of the Premier League's most electrifying playmakers. Eze, who grew up supporting Arsenal and was once part of the club's academy before being released at 13, is reportedly keen on completing a fairy tale return to North London. Talks between the Gunners and Eze's camp have already taken place to map out salary expectations and understand the terms of his release clause, with Arsenal prepared to offer a significant pay rise, doubling his current wages, and a clear sporting plan from Mikel Arteta. While Tottenham have long tracked Eze and are now considering triggering his release clause, Arsenal's two-pronged pitch, a lucrative contract offer paired with a guaranteed key role in Arteta's system, is said to have tilted the scales. However, Palace are refusing to entertain discounts on the £68 million clause unless more of the fee is paid up front or over a shorter installment window, complicating Arsenal's hopes of easing their summer spending amid plans to sign a high-profile striker. With Eze boasting 68 goal contributions since his £20 million move from QPR and now an established England international, Arsenal's push to bring him home could soon mark one of the most emotionally charged and high-impact signings of the window.